Hey everyone, want to give you an update on the Nikkei 225. So this is Japan's sort of larger cap index. We saw a big move to the downside in this index, as you probably were aware on I think it was the 5th of August to start off the month, as the central bank in Japan basically threatened to raise rates by just a little bit, and so that kind of freaked out the stock market, and we saw the carry trade unwind, which caused some of the Western markets as well to roil. We talked about this now for the past week and a half. But the question we've been getting a lot more of over the past week and a half or so is, what do you do with the Nikkei now? Do you short it? Do you buy it? And so I thought I'd give you a quick update here. And I have a U.S. listed ETF that we can look at as well. It even has options that are decently liquid. This is the Nikkei, and you can see we've basically retraced back to that red line. That's your 200-day moving average using very simple, overly simple technical analysis. That's about a 50% retracement of the entire move from the highs of July 11th to the lows of August 5th. Now, we sliced through all those moving averages pretty quickly, so it's from that perspective, I'm still a bit amazed how sharp the reversal is, also for U.S. indices, but in many ways we're kind of at a spot now. We're entering an area where potentially playing for some downside, to me at least, makes decent sense again. Now, it doesn't mean the Nikkei has to stop right here. We would have to take a look at our AI algos to make sure we know where the algorithms are looking to find resistance here. But if we look at an ETF that is a U.S. listed ETF, we look at the EWJ. It's not exactly the same as you can imagine, because there's a currency conversion and stuff like that in there. But you want to do the analysis, and this is maybe an important point. You always want to do, always want to do the analysis on the underlying real asset. In this case, it's the Nikkei, and then I'll find a tool in which I can then maybe express a view on that Nikkei. In this case, a U.S. listed ETF. It's just like if you were to do an options trade on Boeing, right? You're not going to look at the options chain first. You can do some analysis on Boeing first. Same thing here. So to me, EWJ, obviously just like the Nikkei, and again, the analysis has to be on the Nikkei, is coming into pretty decent resistance area. So, I think from here, one could probably see sort of, as a first target, the first half of that recent ricochet back up retrace. So, they have October options, something like an at the money, or even slightly out of the money option, like a 68 or 67 put or a 66 strike October monthly option put, is something that I'm considering. This is obviously not a recommendation for everyone, but it's something I'm considering. But again, what's important here is that I'm also getting confirmation from the algorithm community, the AI tools out there. What are the levels they're looking at? We're going to look at this together with Daniel, Dr. Sinek, I like to call him. He is a doctor, he's a PhD. And we're going to look at what his AI tools, his algorithms are telling us, where the algorithm community, and remember, most trading nowadays is done with algorithms, 85-90% of it, where they are finding levels here on the Nikkei to watch. You can sign up for that completely free discussion down below on the next screen, and I really hope to see you there. It's really fascinating.